Just know I'm doing my best to help you, brother.
Trying to call my mom. She's supposed to be at work. I think she's on break.
David.
Hold on, man. Just need to talk to her real quick. All right, hold up.
David.
What, man? I'm trying to talk to my mom. Relax.
You want me to relax? Boy, I am trying to keep you out of jail and you're talking about relax? How about I let you stand up there and defend yourself? Huh? Will I be relaxed enough for you then?
Okay, girl. What is it? What's so important that you can't take 2 minutes for me to make sure?
Your life. Look, David. I'm trying to help you, man. I really am. But you're not making this easy.
Bro, I am answering all the questions that they ask me. I'm telling the story, no matter how many times they
And
ask
every time, your story seems to change. Look, David, as your lawyer, it isn't my job to figure out whether or not you did this. It is my job to make them believe you didn't. Now, David, whether or not you did this is your own conscience.
I didn't do it. You know that.
No. I know that I was paid to make them believe you didn't. But it's hard for me to convince a jury of your innocence when you're kicking your own back in. And if I'm the one that's paid to believe you and I don't, you got a real problem. So you need to think long and hard about what you want to say out there, because right now...
Right now what? Right now you don't believe me? Well, you know what, my nigga? Try harder. Read a couple more of them books and figure out how you can make this work in my favor. Do better. It's like you said, you paid to believe me. And you also paid to get them to believe me. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna think long and hard about what you're gonna say before we go back out there. Because I'm not about to go to jail because you can't get your shit together. Alright? Fix it. I paid for a good lawyer. Stop fucking up and being a bad one.
A bad one? This ain't got shit to do with me being a bad lawyer, David. This got everything to do with you forcing out...
Watch your mouth.
No. I'm not watching my mouth around you anymore because that's what's got us here in the first place. You saying whatever the hell you want to say out there and me having to watch what I say around you, enough is enough, David. Now, if you don't want to go to jail, you better get your shit together because right now, you look like a rapist. I didn't mean to use that word. I'm sorry on a professional and personal level.
Kyle. Thank you. Can you give us a minute, please?
All right. I'm gonna go look at the full case again and see what I could scrape up for this next case. Hey, David. Get your shit together, man. Can't afford any more conflicted stories.
So what's the verdict? What they say?
Man, they're still deliberating. Your conflicting stories are causing a problem.
So what? They think I did it?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna go see what I can do evidence-wise, but it doesn't look good for you. I'm gonna go talk to the judge and see if I can get some more information, all right? Hang in there, Kai.
I just think I was nervous. And that's why I'm switching up the stories. I know it's the truth. People have sex all the time, right? All of a sudden I'm a rapist. So it made no sense. You should put me through this.
They don't believe you, David.
I know, and I don't get it. I'm answering the questions.
I don't either.
You know what?
I don't believe you. You've been my brother for 21 years. For 21 years, I could always come to you whenever I needed somebody to fight for me or protect me. In 21 years, there has never been anything that you have done that made me want to stop being your little sister. That made me want you to stop being David Josiah King. Absolutely nothing. Until I saw you get up on that stand and lie about raping that girl.
Kai, I'm not lying to you. I promise. I'm telling you and everybody else the truth. You really think I'm capable of being a rapist?
I believe every man is capable of being a rapist.
I'm not every man, Kai. I'm your big brother.
I know. And that's how I know that you're lying. I know when you're lying, bro.
Kai, I'm not lying. You know I never had trouble with girls. Why would I all of a sudden decide to rape one? It doesn't make any sense. I get why they don't believe me. I'm a black man on trial. This kind of stuff happens all the time. But at least other black men had the support of their families when they know they didn't do shit. I'm not lying to you.
Really? Then how come every single time you tell the story, 1 or 2 or 3 details seem to just move or change in your favor?
Kai, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. All those people out there looking at me like I'm a monster, ready to crucify me and send me to jail? Kai, you know what happens to a man on trial for this type of thing. And even if I didn't do it, it's still gonna be held over my head for the rest of my life. I'm still gonna have to deal with this for the rest of my life. I'm still gonna have to deal with people looking at me. Bosses wondering if I'm gonna touch their female employees. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Me. Not her, not you, not anyone else. Me. And I'm innocent. Believe me.
What happened, David?
Kai, you know how they are. You know they just want to send another black man to jail with some false accusations.
Stop it. This has nothing to do with race and you know it. She's black. The judge is black. He'll half the damn jury is black. This is not a race thing if you know it.
You wouldn't be saying that if there was anybody else.
Anybody else? David, if this was anybody else, I wouldn't be here talking to you, giving you the benefit of the doubt. I would be on the opposing side, ready to lock your ass up. You want to know the real reason Mama didn't come? I was talking to her last night. She was crying. She said that from the moment the police showed up at the door, she knew that you did it. But she wanted to stick by you because you were her son. Her baby boy, her firstborn. Ever since we was little, she's always known when we're lying, David. She knows when we're lying. She knows when you're lying.
Kai, she's wrong this time. You know I wouldn't do no shit like that. I would not rape a girl. Rape? Kai, listen to what you're saying. You know me. You know who I am. We bathed together, slept together, came from the same womb. When somebody's fucking with you, I'm who you come to. When you need some extra cash, I'm who you come to. When you needed a shoulder to cry on, you knock on my door. When you needed somebody to take you to the store to get you some tampons, you sent me in. Me, David Josiah King, your big brother. Ain't nobody closer to me in this world than you. Kai, you're my everything. And I can trust you with my life. How can you not believe me? Those people just see me. They just see what I look like. But you know my heart. You know I wouldn't do nothing like this, Kai. You know I wouldn't.
What happened, David?
Kai, I already told you.
Well, tell me again.
You know what? I'm not about to keep explaining myself to the one person who's supposed to believe.
What happened?
We were downstairs at the Sigma house. People were smoking, drinking, dancing. You know how parties go. You know, I had to come get you from a few parties yourself this year, you know, when you got a little too
David.
drunk. She was looking at me from across the room. She came up to me and we got to talking and she congratulated me on the win. I said thank you, obviously. She then asked me to pour her a shot. So we went to the kitchen and I poured her a shot of Hennessy. She asked me what position I played and I told her. After a while, she wanted to go somewhere upstairs. She had been drinking a lot and she wanted to sit down and chill. So I took her upstairs. We came to this room and she closed the door and she locked it. And then we started kissing. And then, you know, I kissed her back because why not? She looked good. So we was kissing and then she took off my shirt, started kissing my chest. I took off her shirt and then she took off her clothes and one thing led to another. We had sex. After we finished, I asked her if she wanted me to walk her to a car. And she said no and that she wanted me to go. I figured that she was embarrassed because, you know, she gave it up like that. So I put on my clothes and I did. That's what happened.
When did you put the condom on?
I didn't use a condom. I was dumb, but...
No, you did. You did. On the stand, you said that she had a condom in her back pocket.
It was dark. I don't remember if I had a condom on.
What does it being dark have to do with you knowing if you put a condom on, David? You said she had a condom in her back pocket and put it on before y'all had sex.
Okay, well, that was one detail that I left out. She had a condom.
And on the stand, you said that y'all were already in the kitchen and she fixed herself a shot of vodka. Then asked you to fix her another one. You said she had 2 drinks before y'all went up.
Okay, what does it matter? 1 drink or 2?
There's a big difference to me between 1 shot of liquor and 2. And the type of liquor. On the stand, you said that it was vodka and then tequila, but just now you said it was Hennessy.
Okay, vodka, tequila, I don't remember the exact type.
You just said it was Hennessy.
God, Hennessy, vodka, what difference does it make? I did not rape that girl.
And on the stand, you said that the first time y'all talked was when you first got to the party and she had a drink in her hands already. You see, every single time you tell the story, it gets farther and farther away from what I think really happened.
Kai, these are little details that don't matter. They don't. What do you think really happened?
I think you raped that girl and are too horrified to admit it. I think you raped her and that knowing that you raped her makes you sick to your stomach. You can't fathom what you did. I think you're lying and I think that you're a rapist, David. I think that you are a rapist.
We were at the party and she looked at me and she came up to me.
No, she didn't.
We went to the kitchen and I poured her a shot of vodka.
I thought you said it was Hennessy.
I went upstairs and I closed the door and I locked it.
I thought you said she closed the door. David.
We started kissing. We really were kissing, and then she started touching on
That
me.
does not mean she wanted sex.
And I started to give her head, and she said that she never done nothing like that before, and so I
Did you
told
rape
her,
that girl?
I told her to relax, and I told her I wouldn't make it hurt. And I did hear her say no, and she did tense up. But hear me out. If she didn't want to have sex with me in the first place, why did she follow me up to the room? She wanted to have sex. She only said no once.
It only takes one time.
No, you're not about to turn me into a rapist. She kissed me. She came upstairs with me. She was rubbing on me, Kai. She only said no one time. And after we finished, I asked her if she wanted to hang out. And she said no, it was only sex. What do you think that meant?
What did you think it meant? You thought it meant you were off the hook? You thought her no was invalid because you asked her to walk her to her car. That rape is only rape if you would have drug her into that room? You are a rapist. You are absolutely wrong. What? Okay. What if it were me? What if a man was saying the exact same thing about me?
Nothing, Kai. Because you know there ain't no talking. I would kill him.
I didn't mean that. Nobody should kill themselves. But I do want you to go to jail. I want you to deal with every single consequence that a rapist has to deal with.
Kai, I made a mistake. I get that. But she didn't scream. She didn't holler. I didn't hit her or anything. So I don't think what I did was rape, okay? Kai, listen to me. Look, I don't think I should go to jail for this.
Honestly, I don't care what you think. You're a rapist.
Kai, please. If you leave me, they won't believe me. Kai!
So, what's the story we're sticking to?